Hey all, Binks here. Mobius is here in Marvel Snap, and I think that he's going to be here to stay. He's an important tool that you can have in Marvel Snap to stop your opponents from hindering your card's costs and stop your opponent from doing energy cheat, which is one of the most important things in Marvel Snap, and any card game for that matter. With Mobius coming out, I wanted to try something a little bit different than a lot of the things I'm seeing from other people. I've had this idea of a Wave Spectrum deck for a really long time, but with Mobius coming in as a premium statted ongoing 2-3 with a really powerful effect, I felt like it was finally time to unleash it. I present to you Spectrum Wave. The goal of this deck is to have a lot of small ongoing cards, establish a Wong on turn 4, play Wave on turn 5, and then finish with either a double Doctor Doom or a double Spectrum. So there's two different kind of paths that you can go down here, and we have a lot of different tools to utilize. We're going to get some games going. I'm just going to kind of talk about all the different choices that we have here. In the one-drop slot, we chose Ant-Man. So Ant-Man is just kind of the premium ongoing one-drop card. We're usually filling lanes, so it's really, really good. And then we also have Howard the Duck. So Howard the Duck sees very, very little play. I think that he's very good in Spectrum decks as a just premium statted 1-2 ongoing card. And also in a lot of these decks, you like to have Iron Lad. So it kind of works out to have Howard the Duck in here as well. If you don't have him, you can replace him with any other small ongoing card. I've even used Quinjet in these decks before with no other way to generate cards, just because it's a 1-2 ongoing card, to be honest with you. And the 2-drop slot, we have Luke Cage, just really, really good against a lot of the high evo that's going around right now, and good against different locations. Armor helps us against destroy decks, and it's just, you know, overall very, very solid premium statted 2-3 ongoing. Mobius himself, that's going to help make our wave even more powerful by being able to play a card alongside our Doom or Spectrum, and also kind of stop our opponent from doing any kind of energy cheat shenanigans. Lizard is a premium statted 2-drop, so a wonderful addition here. Also works really, really well with Luke Cage to not get the reduction even if our opponent fills. And the 3-drop slot, we have Mr. Fantastic. This is probably the most open slot. If you're seeing a lot of other ongoing cards, you can try Rogue in this spot as kind of a tech card to steal their ongoing cards, and as long as Rogue can steal an ongoing, it still gets the buff from Spectrum, which is really, really nice. You can try some other tech cards. Cosmo has been thrown around in this spot, so really kind of make this spot your own. I just wanted the idea to get priority because there's so much Goliath around, and Mr. Fantastic really helps by getting priority and attacking all 3 lanes. We have the Wave itself, which is going to be an awesome disruption tool. You almost always want to say this for turn 5. Sometimes if you're stuck in a pinch, and you can go like Wave on 3 into Doom on 4, and then try and build up from there. It could be pretty nice, but for the most part, you want to save this until turn 5. Wong was a late addition to the deck. We actually had Mojo in the deck, but Wong just seemed to make so much sense. I didn't want to make it too top heavy. We were doing pretty bad without Wong, and then once we added Wong, we ended up with about 55% win rate with Wong in the deck. So absolutely think that you'll see some clips with Mojo, but I absolutely think Wong is the way to go. Being able to double Doom or double Spectrum at the end of the game is really, really tough for your opponent to beat. The Iron Lad is just wonderful as a way to dig for Doom or Spectrum. It can just become a premium statted ongoing card by hitting any of our ongoings in here. And you can actually target it with Howard, which is really nice. And then at the top of the end, we have Doom and Spectrum. It's kind of hard to make your decision as to which one to play, but a lot of times it just really depends on board space and what you want to do and what your opponent has out there against you. Overall, the deck is super fun. It's definitely not a meta-breaking deck by any means. Like I said, after we added Wong, and even with so much Mobius out there so that the wave didn't really hit as much as you'd want, it still had right around a 55% win rate once we added the Wong into the deck. And just a really, really fun deck. So if you're looking to play Mobius a little bit differently, I hope you enjoy it. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you subscribe, and you can catch me live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. I think this beats Chavez. No, this does beat Chavez Middle for sure. Even if the real Mysterio was there, I think it does. I love Howard, man. I love Howard in Spectrum decks. I think he's terrible in every other deck, but in Spectrum decks, I think he's core. I think having a 1-drop ongoing that can give you information and you can play well with Iron Lad is just, it's insanely good. I think it's just really, really good, personally. Victory. Yeah, Stray's a very good Game Pass game, I'd say. I mean, for free, I would play Stray, but I wouldn't recommend spending $60 on it like I did. It was just like cool, and it's like, oh, I'm a cat, and there's like cool cat mechanics that you do, and there's like cute cat things, and it's just like, just kidding. This is just like a very generic video game. It's like, ah, okay. And again, I might be wrong, you know. I'm not sitting here pretending like there's not a chance that I'm just completely wrong. Who's the person who makes your playlist? You're looking at him. You're fine. We really want Mobius here, but if we don't get him, it's fine. You're someone who can juggle, so just do a fedora with a cigar. Wave doesn't really do anything. It is 3 power. We'll do this. Doom left. Hope it's enough. They have to be 10 right and get a lot more middle. I think we're gonna be okay. They have a lot of work to do here. Gamepad's kind of cool nowadays. Yeah, you can play things like Starfield, yeah. It's good stuff. They have to get 8 right and 10 plus middle. It's pretty hard to beat. Ah, we're probably still fine. 2 in left, 2 in middle, we lose right. Do we tie middle? That's still fine. It's damn close though, man. Galactus wins? Yeah, but they don't have it. It's a 1 cost that says ongoing. That's the most important part. And it actually gives you positive information.
I am Ego, and this is my domain.
Let's go! It's Ego time, baby! Yeah, this is one of the only decks that you'll ever see me championing for Howard. I think it works very well in this deck for a multitude of reasons. But the fact that he's a 1 cost ongoing is just really good with Spectrum. We have a Wong Spectrum deck at that. So in many ways you can look at Howard as very often being like a 6 power card. Pretty cool. He also works with Iron Lad, which is great for us, being able to spy on the next card that comes out. Oh, dude, do you think? What are the odds? Think they do it? What, a 1 in 3 for Ego to rip the Doctor Doom with their Spectrum left? Come on, Ego! It's actually less. Oh! In your face! You absolute fool! Dude, my egos have actually been popping off lately. Like, I don't know how much different I would have played this game out, right? Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay in, coward. Snap? Oh, I done been snapping, man. They might beat me somehow here. It'd be wild. I think we're gonna be alright. Stop playing Valkyrie, piece. A solid Ego game.
Victory.
Don't say that as an insult, Johnny. I know it's something that's probably been stuck in your head for an incredibly long time, where your entire life you just said gay as in like lame, but it's actually incredibly offensive to any person who's you know, gay or bi. You're basically saying that someone's you're basically assuming that someone's identity is something that is lame. It's kind of shitty. I mean, it's tough, right? I try not to get mad about it. Because I was the very same way for a very, very long time. And it's just something that's very, very hard to deal with, right? But I think that you'll, if you start to think about why you use that as a insult and kind of break it down, you'll realize that it's kind of a messed up thing to do. What? An insane Mobius play. Absolutely cracked Mobius play. Send the lizard through. We'll go to this. People running Mobius and Galactus? I can't imagine you could fit it in, right? No need for that, Hudson. What do we get? Doom. Very nice card. We miss our X-Mansion, but probably most likely for the best. Already getting some extra power there. Best friend in high school came up to me in high school. User said, "Don't worry, I'm not attracted or anything." Thanks, I'm my best friend twice. Funny. Thought people were gonna run Mobius and Galactus because it works so well with Wave. But people use like the Wave stuff for like a different reason. Oof. Yeah, you're probably in some trouble. Unless this hits Wong? This needs to hit exactly Wong. This is exactly Wong. Maybe we have a shot. Send this through. Alright, we'll go for it. We do win right with this play. We do indeed win right with this play. Yeah, we win the middle. And we're gonna win left. I think we just got him. That's crazy. We found it. We found exactly Wong. Wong Spectrum is very loses mid. That's fine. We'll win left and then right. I guess we could lose to Ghost Spider left. Potentially. Ghost Spider left could lose. I think Ghost Spider is the way that they win here, if they have it in their deck, which some of these decks run. Expansion gives you a Viper, your opponent already filled the location. Well, I mean, they were going to give me a Rock or a Mobius, neither of which are really that good. Nah, it shouldn't be half-baked. It'd be wild if it was half-baked. That was such a crazy top deck. I think they're panicking, like, how that... Like, what the hell, man? Are they going to Spectrum me? And I have no way to beat it? It's not a great feeling. Like I said, I think the only win is Ghost Spider and Doc Ock and get another big card. Stream sniping hard. Y'all are crazy, man. They are a Ghost Spider list. Wow. This is their only chance of winning. Oh, that's... Oh, no, they still always lose here, because we get 8. They need better pulls. Even a 1-power lizard is enough. GG's. They found the best play. Oh, it's Jimmy. I didn't even realize it's Jimmy. I didn't even realize it's Jimmy Dickens. Of course Jimmy Dickens is going to find the best play. GG's. Okay. If we do this into Iron Lad, into Wong Doom, maybe? We'll go like Wong. Oh, this will go middle, huh? They might be also setting up Hobgoblin Galactus left. We're trying to set up Hobgoblin Galactus left. It's always a possibility. Just go Wong. Okay, doesn't look like we have to worry about Galactus. That's good news. We love not having to worry about Galactus. This could be Luke Cage, Mobius, Lizard, or Monsieur Fantastique. Did we go here into Doom? Figure it out. Eliath gets us into some issues, for certain. We'll just have to believe. Might end up having to, like, Doom right or something. Play around Eliath like a Giga Brain. Figure it out. Vector actually wins us, Vector wins this middle here. Go for it. They might be playing around it. They might play Jeff, though. If they play Jeff middle, they get us. People don't play around Spectrum decks very well, though. Yeah, you should have just left, though. All their 2-drops, especially Luke, would you consider Mary? Nah, it'd be too high curve. Very nice. I mean, they could have Galactus stuff left, right? No, okay, good. People are not good around playing around Spectrum, man. It's people don't play around Spectrum very well. It's pretty hard. I'm liking this as a Spectrum game, much more than a Wong game. I want to get some information. Let's go here. Just gotta hope they don't have disruption. That's okay though, because Starlight Citadel moves the cards. Who's David Bowie? You just have to Google him, man. I don't know what to tell you if you don't know who David Bowie is, brother. Ah, we're fine. We're fine here, chat. We're fine. Think we may not be fine. But we are waving them, actually. Does that even matter if they have Red Skull? Doesn't matter if they have Red Skull. They could also not know how Shuri works with Starlight. It's a great point. That's snap-worthy. That's snap-worthy for sure. Hit right is bigger? It's not. We have Luke Cage. Alright. Armor and everything up. This Venom piece. Luckily we have an abundance of armors to deal with all of your Venoms you may have. Ah! Why did I play the Mojo? It's so bad. If Mobius works against Wave, Sarah should too. Also, I don't know what that means. Very close. Very close to destroying more things. Playing this Mojo might bite me in the ass though, man. That was very, very bad. Not playing this Mojo was very, very bad for us. We get Wave, Mobius, or Fantastic with this. So I think we go for that. Monsieur Fantastique. Tap the duck? Doesn't matter. You want me to tap it? Why would I tap the duck? Just tap it? Ooh, is he gonna do it? Nah. It's not about Mobius, it's about Mobius. So true. So true based. Probably just go Lad here. It can hit Doom or Spectrum or Mobius or Mojo Howard. So 40% chance of a cracked hit. The rest are fine too. You're not memeing Baron is the most underrated card in the game? Alright, dude. You're welcome to continue putting him in all your decks. I promise you I won't stop you. I mean, we probably just rip this, right? They might Doom here, would be my expectation, though. Doom puts us in a bit of a precarious situation. Too bad, though. Let's just go Spectrum. And get the buff.
All systems
just let the Hulk fly. I like our position a lot. Yeah, little tiny baby, little baby Hulk. Problem is they float here, they win middle for free, which is a bit scary. But I can't imagine they just float middle. If they do, we're cucked. Play does lose to Doom as well, which maybe I should have just adjusted for. Maybe I should have went all in right. Mr. Fantastic middle, Luke Cage and Howard. Because the Luke Cage stops this. Probably should have done that. See how it works out though. Yeah, Luke Cage reverts all the Cyclops hooks. I mean, if they don't go right here, we're eating good, man. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you'd have to swing that abomination right. I'm surprised. Thanks to jet ski? How does wave have anything to do with it though? Just because she's like a wave? Maximus worth 9,000 tokens? He is, actually. I would actually go as far as to bet 10,000 tokens on him. But I'm a bit of a truther. Bit of a truther when it comes to that card. +5. +7. They float anything though, this is all for naught. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh wait, I have to play the Luke Cage. That's right. That's right. We are forced to play the Luke Cage here. That is a thing. Let's do this then. I've already played their biggest card. Get 2 more here, we get to 10. How many things have gotten shot by this? But any? Shot any? Shot any. Well, +2, +3, we'll get to 11. Then we can get all the way up to 15. It loses to their She-Hulk here. Might have to be this. I think this is the play. It just has to be She-Hulk. Nice. Played this very, 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 very smartly. I'm actually incredibly impressed. Wait, maybe I didn't even need this much. Maybe I overdid it. I guess I overdid it. But I don't know. I guess getting the lizard in a good position. Because I'm only getting additional +4. Do I just go here to... Goliath still doesn't win or anything, right? High priority, it doesn't matter. Jeez.
Victory.
So Chad, I was in Kansas City this weekend. I took the Amtrak there, which was really, really fun. They might have both Cage and Rouge if it's in the main HE deck. I don't think the main one is running Rogue, but also the main one doesn't mean anything. I'm a strong believer the main one, quote unquote, doesn't mean anything. And I also don't think that most of those decks run both Rogue and Cage. I think it's kind of crazy. Did you see Taylor Swift in Kansas City? Yeah, I was in Travis Kelce's personal box. I'm actually friends with his cousin. That's one of the reasons I went out to go and watch them. I actually got to meet Taylor Swift. She's really cool. She's like super, super down to earth. I was kind of surprised. You'd think like someone like that would be like so like star-studded and everything like that. But it was actually really, really cool to get invited to that. It was a really awesome experience. Actually, no. Why would I do that? Ricky Bridge. It's gonna be a bit interesting. We'll work around it though. It's kind of funny is that we can't really Wong Doom anymore. Michael Hernandez, love watching you play. Just found out the gameplay. If you have Mobius down and you get pigged, your pig becomes 0 cost. I don't think that works with Mobius. Mobius is more based on like discards and stuff. But that's pretty cool. How fast the Amtrak take you there? It was 7 hours. It was really, really cool. 7 hours, but it's like way better than flying because you just kind of vibe. Let's go Mobius. Out of curiosity, did you think you were in trouble when you walked in? In many ways, yeah. In many ways I did. I don't know if I Wong here. I could Wong. Ooh, I should Wong left. And then triple card middle. Luke Cage is quite nice for us. You meant Mobius? I know. Yeah, the pig becomes 0. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot of like weird interactions and stuff like that. Probably hung out at Pat's house too after. Nah, man, that was super, super exclusive. I couldn't get into Pat's house. I wish I could, man.
Clear for takeoff.
Even Kelsey's cousin couldn't get in there. He was trying though. He hit up some people. But I don't think they wanted Bears fans there, to be fair. We were wearing jerseys in the Kelsey box, which is kind of interesting. We did get a little bit shit on for it. Well, one day we'll get into Patty's house, I'm sure. Chamber fans practically stalker? I don't think that's the case. I think they're just very passionate. Wouldn't consider it stalking by any means. You're on the 4th opponent in Infinite Conquest and you lost to Shuri Saran? It's tough, man. Should have played around. It's crazy, you know, his cousin to be in the box. I know. It is crazy. It's almost an unbelievable story, you know? So some people might call it a story that's too good to be true. I don't know who would say that though. I'm pretty believable person. But all in all, like Kansas City was like super, super fun. All in all, Kansas City was super fun. Obviously the game was rough, man. I am a Bears fan. It's Bears versus the Chiefs. Galactus Right stomps. Yeah, I don't think this Hayuva deck is gonna have Galactus Right. They can find. I mean, if they have that, though, that'd be sick. I'd be pretty impressed. I think the deck got a lot better with Wong. I think that was a really smart inclusion. It was something that I had originally thought of, but I didn't want the deck to be too top heavy. But it feels really, really good. There's also a chance I cut the Fantastic for another 2-drop, maybe. No, I didn't make it. I actually didn't make it to very much stuff there. So we left Saturday at 3 p.m. We got in at about 11 p.m. because the train got delayed a bit. So we were supposed to get in a little bit later. But maybe we'll throw this one in the YouTube video to troll some people to think that I was being serious about the Kelsey box. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.